Current University of Washington all-time stud, Austin Seferian-Jenkins, the tight end here. We're going to bring in here after a very successful season. Austin, greetings.
Good.
Thanks for making it here.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a lot of fun. Well, I wanted to get caught up with you a little bit about postseason after one of the all-time great years in tight end history at the University of Washington, a position. Looking back on what you did, how gratified were you? How satisfied were you? And what do you think you have to still keep on working on?
I mean, obviously, it was a good year for myself personally, but I feel like I could do a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt my ankle a little bit
Right.
at the Oregon game, and I wasn't really 100% the whole season, so it was a little frustrating that I couldn't do everything I wanted to do. But overall, I was content with what I did. But there's so much more I need to improve on in all my game, from blocking, receiving, everything. But overall, the season, man, I wish we would have finished a little stronger, but we're getting better, and it was an honor to play at Clink, as people
Yes.
say. So It was very fun.
And you also had a decision to make about basketball.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your decision not to play this year.
Obviously, I was a basketball player last year, and for whatever reasons, I had to make a choice that I needed to focus on school and rest my body, because if I don't take care of my body, then my body won't take care of me. So. It was just a personal choice to make sure that I step away from basketball and start focusing on school and myself.
How fatigued were you at the end of the basketball season last year, and how much did that influence your decision to sit out this year?
It wasn't so much that I was fatigued at the end of the season. It was just I felt the wear on my body towards
Okay.
the end of the football season, and I was tired, and I just didn't. It was too busy for me. I would be doing so much time. I had no time for school, and school is the most important thing, because that's why I'm going to University
Right.
of Washington.
Yeah, and you do emphasize it's a big deal, and to try to be a two-sport athlete is asking a lot of somebody who also takes studies seriously.
Yes.
So, and obviously the season didn't work out well at the end with the two losses, and you were involved in one of the more bizarre episodes I saw after the Apple Cup, in which a fan came out and assaulted you, and out of the blue, you took that very well, it seemed to me, about not retaliating or not doing anything else. Were you as astonished as the rest of us when we,
Well, first of all, we should have won the game. That would have never happened.
Yes.
Second of all, I should have kept my helmet on, and I should have jogged off the field. So there's definitely some part on me why it happened. If I would have kept my helmet on and ran off the field, but at the end of the day, I didn't see him. He was probably intoxicated, and if we win the game, we don't have to worry about that.
Well,
That's simple as that.
That's a real good point, because they wouldn't have been out there without that. Yeah. And do you have any take on the tradition of storming the field now that you've been a part of it in an unpleasant way?
I love the tradition of storming the field. I think it always should be legal. I don't think people should make it banned or anything from MCA.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of college football and its pageantry.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it really special when an upset happens and people can rush the field, and the student body can share a moment with the football team. They all can be together. And I think that's really one thing that makes college football really special, and that's what kind of separates the NFL and college football, those little things that just show the connection between the fans and the players.
I'm wondering if you paid enough attention. This is something that, having watched many seasons, I've seen an evolution of how quickly college athletes are reaching success in the NFL. Certainly the quarterbacks this year, from RG3 to Russell Wilson, there have been really a lot of success very quickly. And I'm wondering, from your perspective as a tight end, you appear to be somebody who would make a pretty quick transition. Can you talk a little bit about why you are as prepared as you are, and how this transition is working in college and pro sports generally?
Well, definitely I wouldn't know anything about the NFL game yet.
Right.
But I assume, and I know that RG3, Russell Wilson, those type of guys have been working the same way they are now when they were in college, and they were prepared from their coaches, from mentors, from whoever, since day one, since they stepped on that college campus, to prepare like an NFL player. And I think that college football players now and basketball players are preparing for the NFL or NBA as soon as they step on campus, and they're treating it like a job and a business. And I think that's why they can transition so quick and seem like they've been there already for so long. So I think it's just dedication to the craft and making sure they're the best at it from the day one they step on the college campus.
What's your take on the 2013 season coming up for the Huskies? Now, you guys had a couple of tough losses at the end of the season, and there are people who are skeptical. What do you say to the skeptics?
I don't say anything. I let them watch us play. No offense, I'm not trying to be rude. I really don't care about skeptics.
Right.
Everyone there's always going to be someone that's skeptical, and tell the skeptics to turn on the TV or come watch. And I'm excited for them to come watch us play. It's going to be a fun year.
Don't need to talk when the actions speak.
Yes, no doubt.
Right. Very good. Austin, thank you for joining. Yes,
so
enjoy it. Enjoy the evening. Sports Star of the Year. Thank you.